What up, YouTube? Before we start the video, we got a very important announcement for you.
That's right, we have our new milestone giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. That is a CGC 9.8 graded Thor #1. This cover is a Nick Klein sketch variant that is also signed by Donny Cates.
What? Are you crazy? Yes, we are. When we hit 2,000 subs, we're giving away this bad boy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated because we want to give this away, but we only can do that when we hit 2,000 subs. Let's get to the video.
What up, comic fam? It's your boy Jim, and I've got another fresh new comic day video for you for the week of March 26th. And it's a good one. I think it's a really good one. It's X-Men heavy. I'll say that. That's not a bad thing. But we do have an Omega to get to, and I'll probably have some thoughts. But let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? All right, jumping out with the Independence, we have Department of Truth, issue number 29. Holy crap. I am actually behind about 2 issues to this, so I've got 3 issues to read if I want to review this properly for the show on Sunday. Tiny Onion is just, he's killing it. He's a masterful writer, great visionary. Love the cover, and yeah, I mean, I can't complain about the book. I think the only thing that I can complain about is the fact that it goes on hiatus so much, but it's because, you know, we're really cooking here. You know what I mean? So yeah, looking forward to the book. I will try my hardest to read the other 2 issues that I've not read. So issue 27 and 28, just to get to 29. Maybe it's just 1 issue. I don't remember. Anyway, we'll check it out, and I will have it ready for you before Sunday, or by Sunday. There you go. That was the right words. All right, after that, we have a new #1. We're taking everyone down with us, issue #1. This looks freaking awesome. I read the synopsis for it. We've got a mad scientist murdered. We've got a daughter who, you know, doesn't know really what to do with herself. And we have the murdered scientist bodyguard robot following her around. And now she has apparently a choice to make. Either live a normal life or take down the rest of the world. If the cover artwork is the interior artwork, I think this is going to be a blast. So we'll see. All right, jumping over to DC, and it is an absolute DC pull this week. We've got Absolute Martian Manhunter, issue #1 from Camp. I've got very high expectations, only because the Absolute universe has been just cooking. It's been amazing. I've loved it, and I know that the artwork on the cover is going to be the interiors, so that's going to be cool. I have not yet been disappointed by a Absolute book, knock on wood, because I want this to be badass. I mean, I have been having so much fun in the Absolute series, the Absolute universe, so I only expect greatness. Maybe that's probably putting it on a pedestal, and I should probably just take it down a bit, but I mean, I'm excited for it, so we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be fun. I cannot wait to read this one. Speaking of our other Absolute, we have Absolute Wonder Woman, issue #6. Again, it's just been great. And now, you know, we finished our first arc. Wonder Woman has been like kidnapped and gone to hell. I think we get an origin of her lasso in this issue. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, again, the Absolute universe for DC is just cooking. And I you know, hindsight is 2020, but I think DC could have, I honestly believe that DC could have pulled off this being the current continuity of the timeline. And yeah, there would have been people that would have been upset about it, but man, I think it would have been a bold direction, much like New 52. I don't know if I'm speaking out of line there. Let me know in the comments, but I don't understand why this isn't the main continuity. I just don't. And maybe it's because that's all I'm reading. Maybe I need to get back into but I am reading other books that are in the main continuity. I'm just not reading the Trinity because I just don't care right now. Sorry?
Hey, I'm interrupting the video. It's only because I've got something really important to tell you. I know you know what we're giving away when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I gotta let you know about what we're giving away when we hit 1,250 subscribers. We're giving away this Uncanny X-Men #1 signed by Jim Cheung, CGC grade 9.8. When we hit 1,250 subscribers, you could potentially win this, but you have to be subscribed to our channel. So hit that sub button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video, shall we?
All right, jumping over to Marvel, we have Ultimate Spider-Man issue #15 from Hickman. Dude, this is a Spider-Man fan's wet dream. And I don't apologize for saying that. This has been so good. And you know, I think it's going to be really hard for me to pick a patois this week. I think it really is. I think we're going to have There's going to be multiple books that are just going to be so badass this week. And this is definitely going to be one of them. The amount of storylines that are currently running through this run, and it just feels so cohesive and not congested, even though there are so many storylines going on in the book right now. We got Parker, who had been kidnapped by Craven. Spoilers, it looks like Osborn has been killed. We'll see if that's true or not. And then we've got Peter's son, running around in the suit right now, in the symbiote style suit. And also Black Cat establishing herself. Like, there's just so much going on in this book, and it's so good. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is probably the Patois, even though we've got a new Absolute book, even though we got a new #1 from Image. Man, it's going to be hard, but I'm just going to say this is probably it. Yeah, it's probably it. All right, after that, we have Ultimate Wolverine, issue #3. Also, really good book. This is definitely a silly use time within the Ultimate book. And the only reason why I say that is because, like, our writer here does not give two shits about killing off characters. And I love that. I know it frustrates some people, but I'm loving it. And this Wolverine, Wolverine's badass, right? He's already badass, but man, he's just something else in this one. And he's unapologetic, and he was already that. So he's like super unapologetic in this book. And I love the concept. So can't wait to read this one as well. All right, after that, we have The Uncanny X-Men, issue #12 from Gail Simone. And it looks like we're getting a little bit of a kind of solo mission with Gambit. Love me some Remy. Again, I've loved this book. The X-Men Hunt tie-in actually felt pretty fluid in this, so that's, I guess, a good thing. But if we take that aside, Uncanny X-Men to me feels like the most cohesive, most on-point X-Men book, like as considered into the main series. Uncanny for me is probably better than the current X-Men run, and I say that every time this book comes up, but I cannot wait to read this. I think it's going to be a really good time. And to dive into Gambit, I'm here for it. Some people may not be, but I'm here for it. After that, we have Wolverine Revenge, or Revenge Wolverine. I never know how to say it, from Hickman. This is the last book in the little mini Red Band series. It's been fun. Silly goose time. Definitely a lot of oh shit moments, which I love. And I'll be interested to see how it concludes. I doubt it's going to be a weak conclusion. I'm sure it's going to be really strong. And to see Hickman actually get to finish an idea while I'm currently reading the run, I think it's going to be exciting for me. But, this isn't obviously like one of his longer runs. But I've been having a really fun time with it. And I really like the idea of the Red Man. I think this was the first comic that they introduced the Red Man. No, that's not true. They did Blood Hunt first. But that, they carried on the tradition here. So loving that. All right, our last book for the night is X-Men Hunt Omega, issue #1. We have a ton of writers on this book. Overall, I think the idea of the X-Men Hunt event was cool. I liked it. What Xavier's trying to accomplish. So we'll see how that goes here. How it was executed within the X books, and we'll get more to this on Sunday, I didn't like. But I am interested to see how it's going to conclude, and they're making this out to be this game-changing, Marvel universe shifting event. So we'll see. I have my doubts, and I don't want to say that, but I do, just because of how it was executed. But hey, who knows? Maybe it'll be awesome. All right, that's going to do it for this week's New Comic Day video for the week of March 26th. Let us know down in the comments. What are you picking up today? What are you reading first? And what's your potential pick of the week? As always, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated, as we're on the road to 1,250 subscribers, but we can't do it without your support. So if you're not already subbed, hit that sub button. And then catch us live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, where we'll talk about all these books and more. Hopefully Nate will be on. He's feeling a little bit under the weather, so that's why he wasn't able to join us on our last Sunday show, live show, and then today, obviously. But hopefully he'll be here for the live show. But if not, your trusted boy Jim will be there to co-pilot you back on a safe landing for New Comic Book Day. That was a weird ending. I don't know why I said it that way. Just join us live. Come hang out with us, and let's talk some comics. As always, comic fan, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.